This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for May 26, 2023. It's currently April 9, 2023, 7:27 p.m. Eastern Time. And the shuffle file that we're about to play was created on February 26, 2023 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this file right here. The overall theme and behavior for the day, we have a period of volatility and a sharp drop that stands out in that period of volatility. It's crossed with, behavior around the highest high. There's the establishment of support on a one-day chart kind of scale. Prominent move higher out of that establishment of support, followed by establishment of support at a higher price level around the highest high. So we'll be looking for that behavior to determine where the highest high is. And it looks like we have a pretty nullified range at the low. So an important range on a multi-day scale is highlighted at the low, and it looks like we probably interesting. It's a tricky day. Right, so we open higher, but we sell off there. We might have like the high again. We might see the high again here on the 26th. It's possible, but there's an important support level highlighted in the pre-market that we sell off, or that we have a lot of price change from. And the establishment of support right around the closer we go from a crest to the establishment of support right around the open. There's a rally to meet a key resistance level on a one-day scale, followed by a decline with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down into roughly 10 o'clock, where we then see some bumping along resistance. We might break through resistance, but there's majority of the behavior will be bumping along resistance. There might be some sort of like new influence that comes out here, either that or there's like a quick move to the upside around 11 o'clock, but from roughly 11 to 12 there's a decline that increases with momentum moving forward in time. And then near noon time, or between 12 and 1-ish, we have a significant move higher on a one-day scale, taking us to a peak or crest, where we have erratic behavior between 1 and 2-ish, back and forth through the same price level, and there's a crest there that we revisit that was recently a past opportunity. So probably like one of the crests that we see earlier in the day, we revisit here, and then there's a sharp decline off of that revisiting of the crest. There's a sharp decline. The closer we get to 2 o'clock, the more likely there is to be a sharp decline. We find ourselves at key support on a one-day scale between roughly 2 and 3, and that rotational on key support between roughly 2 and 3 ends with a fast sudden move higher, and then turns into volatility in the last hour that ends with a fast sudden move higher, taking us to a key resistance level around the close, and a failed attempt to break through key resistance, followed by a decline through key supports around the post market. We opened lower the following day. So you could close out of that long position that you opened on the 25th at the end of the day there, or if you wanted to be more risky, you could do it in the pre-market open-ish at a key resistance level. That's much more risky. More likely at a key resistance level, you'd want to open up a short position and close that short position at a trough around like 11-ish, 11 o'clock. Or when bumping along resistance early in the morning, you could open up a short position and hold that short position, close out of it when we're rotating sideways along support here between roughly 2 and 3. Or you could hold a short position. You could open a short position when we meet resistance in the first half hour, or when we're bumping along resistance between roughly 10 and 11, or when we have this period of sideways rotational on key support with a fast sudden move higher there between the 2 to 3 o'clock hour. You can take any of those opportunities to open up a short position and hold that overnight for the following morning. Where we have Ace of Discs, so a pretty good cash out opportunity on the 30th, and we'll get into that momentarily. Guys, make sure to follow that rule of karma, super important. If you're interested in learning more about Eso-Meta analysis, check out on our homepage. You can scroll down and find our ebook here, which is the only book of its depth in the field of psychic finance. Nowhere else do you find a level of this depth regarding tarot and the definitions in relation to what a stock trader needs to know or a crypto trader needs to know. It's on sale for $33 normally, $55. Highly recommend picking it up, guys. And with that said, make sure to follow the rule of karma. You do so at the resources tab here. 5% back to the channel, Cash App, PayPal. Thank you very much. Love you guys. 5% forward. Bless your hearts for all those angel investors out there to one of these charities. Make sure whatever you do, and no matter the case, you spend that money out of love, the universe to send it back to you tenfold from all directions. I'll see you guys on the next one.